everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is a no makeup look, and I really wanted to create this look because I feel like a lot of people wear a look like this pretty much daily, whether it's running errands or just hanging out around the house. And I also wanted something that's going to be super fast, that if you are in a rush and you need to go to your appointment or you need to go and run those errands right away, this will only take about 10 minutes to do. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys do like this look, please continue to watch. So first thing, make sure your hands are clean because we're going to be using our hands. And I'm going to go in with this moisturizer. I'm just going to grab a tiny pump like that. And then I'm also going to have this SPF by PCA. I'm going to do a tiny pump of that only because my moisturizer doesn't have SPF. So a tiny bit of that. And then going in with my Infallible foundation. I'm just going to squirt some of that on my fingers too. So it's going to look something like this. And I'm just going to mix them all together. And this is basically making like a BB cream. So it's going to come on really light. And once it's all over your hands, just rub it in your skin. And don't mind, my friend came to visit. And I'm also going to grab whatever I have left over on my fingers, and I'm just going to rub it on my eyelids. And I feel like patting it really gets the product in. So you guys can do that too or not. So after that, I'm going to go in with my Mercier loose powder, and I'm literally just grabbing a little bit with this G7 Morphe brush. I'm just going to lightly swipe this on my face just to kind of set the foundation that's already on my face. Now with the same G7 brush, I'm going to go in with Hoola, and I'm going to warm up my face. I haven't used this color in a really long time, and this used to be my favorite color. So just really lightly, just warm up the face. You don't really need to put a lot of product on, especially since we're going for a more no makeup look. So I'm not contouring. I'm literally going over the places where I contour, but I'm not contouring. I just want my face to look a little warmer so it's not so pale when I'm out and about. So next I'm going to use this Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Faint. It's just like this brown color here, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows really lightly. And I'm using a 263 MAC angled brush. So I don't want these to look super defined because then they'll stand out way too much on my face and that might look kind of weird. So just brushing the product up through the hair and going through the hair lightly. So next I'm going to conceal, and I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal. This stuff I love. It's super cheap and it conceals really well. So I'm just going to put it underneath. And then I'm going to put some on my chin because obviously my friend here is trying to come out and play. And then I'm going to go in with my G2 Morphe brush, and I'm just going to blend out the product. I use a little bit of a darker color underneath my eyes because I don't really want it to be like an actual highlight under my eye, because I want it to look as natural as possible, or as if I'm not wearing makeup. And my chin. So as you guys can tell, I'm doing dabbing motions. I'm not swiping. I feel like if I swipe, it's going to take the product off. So kind of just dab. And if you see like there's harsh lines around it, then you can do swiping around it, but not on the actual blemish. So I look like I'm going to need a little bit more. And then I'm going to go in again and just dab. And next I'm going to go in with my Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curler and prep my lashes before I add mascara. Okay, and then going in with my Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara, and I'm just going to roll a little from the base and then wiggle up and wiggle up. Try to coat every single lash. I want my eyelashes to look pretty full. Well, as full as they can get, because these are my real lashes, so they're itty bitty teeny weeny. My little babies. Okay, and then I'm going in with my Voluminous mascara here, because I feel like this brush is different, which it is actually, and I feel like it might help me separate my lashes a little bit. So next I'm going to try to highlight a little tiny bit underneath my eyes, and I'm going to use this color right here. This is from MAC. It's a highlight and it's called Accentuate. So I'm just going to use this tapered Morphe brush, my favorite Morphe brush. And I'm just going to highlight underneath the eye. So I go underneath the eye and then I drag it above the cheekbone. But it's so light you can't even really tell. I just wanted a little tiny bit more brightness. So next I'm going to do blush. I'm going to go in with my MAC 268 blush, and I'm going in with my MAC blush called Melba. So I'm just going to add this to the cheekbones. This is a really nice, kind of like corally rosy blush. And I'm just lightly blending that out, and then a little on my cheeks. I'm just going to do a tiny bit on the tip of my nose. So a lot of people don't do this, but I do. So I'm going to go back in with my Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curler and curl my eyelashes, because my eyelashes are not very curly. If I just leave them, they just do weird stuff. So we're gonna curl them. And then I'm gonna go back in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills spoolie and kind of try to separate them just a little bit. Next I'm gonna go in with my Becca Highlight Moonstone. Oop, this one. And I'm just going to use my TNT 130 brush. It's just a pointed pencil brush. And I'm just going to add a tiny bit to my tear ducts. And then going back in with my tapered brush, I'm going to go into the Moonstone again. I'm going to use very little, and I'm just going to put a little bit over the brows here. A little bit on the tip of my nose. And then run the rest of it up my bridge of the nose, whatever I have left over. And then last I'm going to put on a really pretty pink gloss, and this color is Turkish Delight by NARS. This color is really beautiful. So that's my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget, and I'm going to use this moisturizer here by Cerave.